Hello and welcome to Greg's Chan 1. I'm Greg, and this is Channel 1. Coming to you from Cornwall, having a lovely holiday. As you can see, my hair's a mess, but I'll fix it at some point soon. Now, I'm here to do a review on episode 9 of season 1 of Zoo, Murmuration. Right, now, this for me was a pretty strong episode. I was actually quite impressed with the episode as a whole. It didn't really signal any red flags. It wasn't really bad in any real way, and it was quite a strong episode. Now, it opens up where episode 8 ends, with Mitch sitting across from Raiden Man, the big boss, the bad guy that we've got for this show. It seems like he's going to be the antagonist for most of the series. And you've got Mitch, and he looks up and sees Delavane. As you'll remember from the last episode, Delavane's the guy that brought them all together. So it's very much like, what? He's brought us in to bring down the company that he works for, even though he knew that we'd get to the truth in what? That's kind of how it leaves you. So Mitch double crosses him. Instead of handing him the mother cell like he was initially going to, takes the mother cell, takes the medicine, and makes a beeline out of there. He shows that he's got a bit of initiative, by covering up a security camera in the lift, in an elevator, lift or whatever you want to call it. Covers it with his shirt, presses all the buttons, gets out, which then makes him a target for Raiden. So that's quite interesting, because you're there going, oh, you know what I'm saying. Then it starts off with then you've got the FBI agent bloke, whose name we haven't learnt yet, and he's focusing a manhunt for Chloe and Jamie, and he's going for them. He wants them, and he wants them now, kind of thing, because obviously Ben Schaefer was killed by Jamie, and Chloe is paying for Jamie to go everywhere, and is travelling with Jamie, which obviously means that it's going to link to everyone else, which is quite cool. It cuts back to everyone meeting up with Mitch and feeling quite betrayed by him, in all honesty, because of the fact that he is because he was going to double cross the team to save his daughter's life. Which is quite an interesting thing, because whose side do you fall on? Do you fall on Mitch's side, saying I want to save my daughter's life. My daughter is more important than what we're doing. Or do you side with everyone else and going, the mission is more important than your daughter? That's harsh to say, but it's true. You kind of go, it leaves you in that slight dilemma. Sorry about that. They obviously think Mitch is lying to them about everything else, to which Mitch says, no, I'm not lying about everything. I just wanted to save my daughter's life. You do the same for your family. And then makes quite a cool little tidbit. It's like finding a needle in a stack of needles. Lovely. But, whatever. Mitch is still quite an entertaining character. He's still quite an intriguing character, because you're seeing sides of him that you're not expecting, that you wouldn't have expected at the start. You're seeing his emotional side, you're seeing his caring side, you're seeing his, angry side, you're seeing his quick wit, his humour. And he's probably the most laid character, in my opinion, out of everyone at the moment. Sorry about that. After that, you then get to see Audra and Clementine, and they've gone to the park. They obviously decide that they're going to get the meds to Clementine to hopefully cure her of the disease that she's got. And the others are going to go and meet up with Delavine and try and offer him a way out. Because obviously Mitch tells them that Delavine, he's a bad guy, he works for Raiden. It's not bring your shady FBI guy to work day, as he puts it. Which is what makes him still quite a fun character, because he can do that. And in this episode, the animal that's gone mad are birds. It's kind of gone all Alfred Hitchcock style, where they're just attacking people, which obviously puts Audra and Clem at risk. To which you get a hushed and erratic call from Audra to Mitch, which therefore continues to develop his caring, worrying side, where she's saying the birds are attacking, kind of help, and you can just see him getting frustrated because she can't keep calm, and he's just like, so obviously they go to find her. Jackson kind of takes leadership of the group in this situation because Chloe's there going, what do we do? So when they go to offer Delavine a way out, they pretty much say to Jamie, right, we want you to get someone who can give us some kind of coverage, like a newspaper writer or something like that. To which Jamie calls up one of her old buddies, and he's like, I've got a big story that's career defining. Help me out. So, you've got that happening. Mitch and Abraham save Audra and Clementine. Saves Mitch's family. And, that's cool. Up for that. Jackson and Chloe obviously offers Delavine a way out. Delavine doesn't take it, even though Delavine feels a little left out considering his boss didn't tell him how important the mother cell was going to be to the company. So Jackson and Chloe offer him a way out, he doesn't take it. And then Chloe gets a moment when they're all together and they're using a map to circle where everything's been hit, because Mitch says there's got to be one that's been exposed, but there isn't loads of Raiden around. So they find the leopard, and that is their target. They're now focusing on getting a leopard that is showing all the signs of the other animals and the fact that they are going against the behaviour. But they're not necessarily exposed massively to Raiden and global stuff. So they're off to Africa. I think it was Zambia, they said. They're going off to Zambia to find a leopard. To which, at this point, Chloe's having a real moment of self-doubt, where she's saying, I was brought in because I'm very good at reading people, yet I couldn't read that Alves was bad, couldn't read that Delavine was bad, couldn't read that Schaefer was bad, couldn't even tell that her fiancé was banging her sister, and you've just got Jackson going, fair point, I didn't think of it like that, but you can do it, we need you as part of the team, you are important to the team. To which Chloe kind of cheers up a little, which kind of builds their friendship and builds their potential for a relationship. They then meet up with Jamie's friend, and as they're there, they get attacked by, Jackson, Jamie, Chloe and her friend Wilson, they get attacked by the FBI guy who shows up and says, I want to know why you killed Ben Schaefer. He was working for Raiden. He wouldn't have double-crossed me. He was dirty. And Chloe kind of, let's just say, Chloe baits him a bit. Even though she probably shouldn't have done. He starts shooting, they flee, they get away, which is going to make everyone a fugitive now. Once it gets word that, these are the people that are linked in with Chloe and Jamie. And that's kind of how they leave it. Because you end up with everyone in Mitch is in Audra and Clementine's house. Clementine and Audra are leaving. And Mitch kind of goes, you got to get away from here. If anything happens to Henry the dog, if he starts showing any bad behavior, call me, let me know. You got to, you know what to do, be careful, la 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 la. To which they obviously leave. Hopefully we'll see them in a later episode, or at least Clementine, because that would be quite interesting to see how her treatment's going. To which then the FBI have sent their SWAT team, go into the house, no one's there. The end. Very, very strong episode. It did a lot of things, it developed a lot of characters, and it developed the plot. Because it's now given us it's given us two antagonists now. And that is Mr. Raiden bloke and the FBI agent bloke, whose names we don't know yet. And they are there as our antagonists for the story. And you've then got everyone else. So, on a whole, very, very strong episode. And I'm giving that a 4.4. It's just like the episode before. Actually, you know what? 4.6. It was a little stronger. The only thing that brought it up to a 4.4 the last episode was mainly the twist at the end, which I thought was beautiful. So, yeah. That was my thought on the episode. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe over here or over here. I don't know which one it is anymore. After that, you can obviously leave your thoughts and opinions on the episode in the comment section below. That'd be brilliant. And yeah, there's nothing else to say, but cheers.